If you've ever seen a commercial for the Home Depot, you might be familiar with this tune.
It's a good time to be a doer.
Home Depot and its theme song have inspired a wave of videos on social media, revealing its cultural status as the go-to home improvement store for many during the pandemic. Home Depot is the world's largest home improvement retailer with over 2,300 stores across North America.
What we've seen is home price appreciation and housing activity at unprecedented levels. And what we know is that when homes become more valuable, those homeowners are more willing to spend on them.
With its 2021 fiscal year sales larger than both Lowe's and Ace Hardware combined, one of Home Depot's biggest advantages is its foothold in the professional customer space. That is, electricians, remodelers, plumbers, and other home professionals that place more lucrative orders. So how exactly has Home Depot attracted more professional customers? And what other strategies have helped it become a leader in the home improvement retail industry? This is the economics of Home Depot.
Walking into a Home Depot, you'll see a huge floor space, dozens of long aisles with everything from screws and other hardware to tools to major appliances, garden supplies, doors, windows, toilets, really anything you'd need for a home improvement project.
A typical Home Depot store stocks about 30,000 to 40,000 items throughout the year. Most locations are around 104,000 square feet. The scale of the store gives customers the opportunity to buy raw materials in bulk and pick up items quickly.
They try to be somewhere that you can go if you're just an individual trying to fix up something in your kitchen. They also try to be a place that you can go if you're a contractor trying to buy lumber to help renovate somebody's home, or if you're a plumber that needs all kinds of pipe fittings. So they really try to be a good source on both sides of that equation.
Home Depot began when co-founders Bernie Marcus and Arthur Blank were fired from a home improvement company called Handy Dan's. They wanted to launch a store that would be significantly bigger and cheaper than competitors. In 1979, they opened their first 2 Home Depot locations in Atlanta.
The Home Depot.
The founders had a vision for a home improvement retailer that could be a one-stop shop for the DIY or do-it-yourself customer.
You've never seen anything like it.
The home improvement customer to us is unique. They're a doer. That's where that word comes from.
Since its founding, Home Depot has grown into a multi-billion-dollar company that increasingly caters to the professional contractor, as well as the DIY consumer. While many industries like service and hospitality took a hit during the pandemic, Home Depot's revenue continued to grow. The pandemic fueled a boom in the home improvement industry, as people spent more time and money on remodeling projects.
Between the middle of 2020 and the middle of 2021, there were 4 straight quarters where Home Depot grew its sales by more than 20% year over year, which is a very fast pace for a large established company.
Home Depot says they are seeing increasing demand for professional projects as people feel comfortable inviting contractors back into their homes.
There's been this buildup of projects that require professionals that more recently people have been willing to get to, and that's sort of led to a second wind of sales growth.
What kind of person would come here at 5:45 a.m.? Well, there's Carly, a carpenter.
Home Depot has positioned itself to attract more business from these contractors and home professionals, particularly ones that place big orders.
Everything we do for them.
In the 2021 fiscal year, about 50% of its sales came from pro customers, even though they made up less than 10% of its customer base. In comparison, about 20 to 25% of Lowe's total sales come from pro customers, according to the company. As a key part of its pro customer strategy, Home Depot has invested $1.2 billion in expanding its supply chain and distribution network. The company says it is building 150 new distribution centers to help speed up the replenishment of store shelves and quickly deliver purchases to customers' doors. Each facility, with some as large as about 14 professional football fields, can hold a huge amount of inventory and deliver orders directly to a project site.
One thing we know that's important to our pros is delivery of product to the job site. We've shifted our model to a network of nearly 150 distribution centers that are engineered to deliver those big and bulky products that are unique to the Home Depot and unique to the pro. Think lumber, think doors, think windows, think vanities. We're designing a network that will deliver those goods same day or next day to 90% of the population in our market.
The home improvement giant's distribution network works in tandem with their online strategy, giving pro customers more flexible options that better align with busy schedules.
We're one of the largest e-commerce retailers in the country by volume. When people come to pick up orders from our lockers or from our service desk, they often shop for more products in the store. And so that's an economic flywheel that our website creates for our company.
These possibilities have really helped the company grow its sales quite a bit. Over the last 2 years, sales from e-commerce channels have gone up by about 100%, so basically doubled.
Though Home Depot has seen a long period of consistent revenue growth, the home improvement retail space remains a competitive and fragmented market.
This is a space where customers are very sensitive to prices. So if one brand is charging a higher price for a certain type of equipment, that's something that buyers could pick up on and could easily shift to another retailer. So Home Depot is definitely very sensitive to other big chains, to smaller mom and pop stores.
The industry is also sensitive to economic fluctuations, especially with spending trends tied to the housing market.
Going back to the Great Recession and the financial crisis 10 years ago, that was a very difficult time for home improvement retailers, a turbulent period for Home Depot. In the last couple of years during the pandemic, the housing market's been very strong. Certainly a company that would be in a very different position if there was some kind of big downturn in the housing market in general.